The combine isn't everything, but it is something. What two freak show prospects have put themselves in play to be drafted by the New York Jets? That is the topic of today's video. Go ahead and smash that like button if you like what I'm doing. Even consider hitting that red button to subscribe. All right. Now, these two young men, similar body type, both 6'4", 205, both ran right around 4'3". That is moving. Both play positions of need for the New York Jets. I'm talking Tariq Woolen, defensive back, and I'm talking Christian Watson, wide receiver. I think both of these guys would be a really, really good draft pick for the Jets with their third round pick. We have a high third round pick. So there's a really good chance that one, if not both of these players, is going to be on the board. They both, before pre-combine, projected as fourth, maybe even fifth round picks for Woolen. Now could be in play in the third round. Christian Watson may have leapfrogged himself into the second round with that performance and how teams are desperate for elite playmaking ability at the wide receiver position. The raw athletic score on these guys is both as close to perfect as you could get. I mean, think about Woolen. He's this similar body frame to Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton ran like closer to 4'6" and Woolen's at 4'3". Obviously, Kyle Hamilton's a better player, but just for some context there, that's really impressive. And what I like about Woolen, 6'4", 205, maybe there's some flexibility where maybe you could try him at safety as a third round pick. Kind of like we did with Jason Pinnock last year, moved him to safety. I like that he's longer. We know Saleh likes those long-limbed corners. And worst case scenario, a guy like that could always be valuable on special teams. So I think it's worth a flyer with a third round pick, Christian Watson. I don't think I would take him at 35 or 38 because I'd want a player with better production and tape like a Jahan Dotson. But if he's there in the third round, we have to consider it. I like the move of bringing in a proven outside starting receiver, Amari Cooper, Allen Robinson, and then maybe drafting Watson and then seeing if you can move on from the money that you invested in a Robinson or a Cooper and have Christian Watson start on the outside in a year or two. Because we have to go into this season assuming nothing with Denzel Mims. So these two could really be in play. Tariq Woolen and Christian Watson. A pro comp for Woolen I saw was Terrence Brooks, who played a cup of coffee with the Jets. Better athlete than football player. But I'm going to trust Robert Saleh here. I think given what he had in that young secondary last year, he really coached those guys up. Our rookie and second year DBs last year were not the problem. Of all the problems we had on defense, they were not the problem. So I would trust Robert Saleh's ability to develop young defensive backs. Christian Watson, not so sure, because look at Denzel Mims, who also tested elite and looked like last year was his first year ever playing football. So I'd probably be more optimistic about a Woolen signing or drafting Woolen than Watson. And Woolen maybe there in the fourth round, maybe with our first fourth round pick. Watson by the fourth round, he's gone. So you have to take him in the third round at least. All right, those are two freak show prospects that I think could be in play for the Jets with their third round pick. What do you think below? Are there some other names now post-combine that you think have risen up draft boards and the Jets should consider taking? Let me know the player and let me know the pick you would like them to be selected at. Thank you for watching, and jet up, baby.